Alrighty. Next up, this boss is mandatory. So we're going to be heading over to the Duke's Archives. Make sure you are at the Anorlando bonfire. We're going to head over this way. We've already looted these chests in a previous episode, but I believe it's Twinkling Titanite and a Mimic that gives you the Crystal Halberd weapon. So just scoot on by. Chop them up. Okay. Sir, mind your manners. And also in a previous episode, we got access to the DLC with using the broken pendant item from the Duke's Archives. But now we're going to go into it proper. For the Duke's Archives, you are going to need one rare ring of sacrifice, or your life will become much, much harder. Do not leave home without it. If you've got everything, then time to come along. There will be one boar there, and there will be a boar over here. There are 3 boars in the game. You kill all 3, you will get their helmet guaranteed. Rest up. It is not worth having to do that walk back. It sucks so much. So this elevator will be down if it's your first time here, but we've been here before. I really need to clean out my inventory. This is going to get annoying. So no, actually I'll do that while it's on its way down. Access bottomless box. I want the Elite Knight set. I do not want the preset. Black irons that can go away even though it is cool. The Belka set I do not want. And what other set? Yeah, no, Silver Knight. Fang Helm, don't want. Ornstein cosplay can go away. Dark Mask set and armor can go away. I'll get rid of the Kirk set as well. Paladin set. I might actually end up wearing that for one of the next fights. But everything else can just go away. Honestly. You don't need it. Get rid of it. Don't need you anymore. Gonna get swarmed with that. Crystal straight swords. It's gonna be annoying, but it is what it is. Divine Mace go away. Grant go away. And all the way up to the top. I'll keep the Black Iron Great Shield. Inspection go away. Blood Shield away. Sanctus away. Night Shield. Caticus. Night Kite. Effigy. We don't need the Skull Lantern no more. Izalith and Demon Catalyst. Don't need. Not gonna use the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. I'll keep the Dark Hand and Notch Whip Scythe. Go away. Crystal Halberd. What else? Alright. Cleaned out. Nice and neat. Ready to kick some beef. I don't know what I was saying. Oh well. We're gonna rock the Dragon Tooth for this area. Alrighty. Crystal right here. Crystal right here. Crystal right here. Running Crystal Slam. Alright. If you don't have the broken pendant, kill the golem. But I'm just gonna do it just in case he aggroes, because that's not worth the risk. 2-shot. The mage does respawn, but it's just good to stop him from... I took an arrow to the knee. I died to an arrow. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll remember you. And let's hit up a lighter armor weapon. Alright, here we are. I'm gonna get this upgraded eventually, but even further. I'll just do it off camera, if I remember. Remember, great shields cannot parry. They have a slam. That's all they have. It does block the hit, but it and does a little bit of damage. But the shield you want for attacking is a bone wheel shield. You only want to use bone wheel shields for damage, because bone wheel shield has a unique attack that just shreds. Put a lightning affinity on that thing and beautiful. Because unlike Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, you cannot infuse your weapons with bleed. Okay. Calm down, fools. Alright, you guys have been buffed, huh? You're really gonna make me waste that Estus, huh? Alright, no problem. We're also going to be able to finally complete my build-ish. Going to be able to grab the weapon that I really want. It's going to be tough to get it because it's a parkour puzzle to get to it. That's not even a puzzle, it's just annoying. But, anyways. Alright. Go up the elevator. And then there's gonna be an NPC. I wanna stab him with a spear to death. That's how I'm killing him. It's spear to the face. He's gonna be in here. There he is. As this is the time to equip your rare ring of sacrifice. There is a crystal lizard right there. Twinkle Titanite. With the rare ring of sacrifice on. Enter the fog wall. Now this is, you cannot win. You cannot win this fight. Just take off your clothes. Make the fight easier to die. But yeah, the reason why you have the rare ring of sacrifice on is because of that curse. If you get cursed, it'll half your HP, and the rare ring prevents the curse from happening to you. And then when you die with a ring of sacrifice or a rare ring of sacrifice, it'll say that. You keep your humanity, you keep your souls. And now we're in prison. Welcome. Rest at the bonfire. And warp out. Oh, wait, you can't. This guy has 2 HP. Proved it. Grab the key, and now you can escape. There are little goons over there, but there's no point in going over there. When we step out, the bells ring. This weapon is not as effective as I was hoping it would be. Yeah, that is a very annoying ringing. Don't worry, we're gonna turn it off as soon as possible. Like right now. Just run past all of these doors. and to the snake women. They can drop humanity. It's rare, but here we are. Don't worry, we'll be going back to prison too. We gotta come here to complete Logan's quest line. But first, don't get grabbed. Just keep moving. So the moment you turn the bell off, they'll all go in there and they will just chill there. They won't come out. So that's why we're trying to get up here as fast as possible. And you can't drink S's on ladders in this game. That's future games I tried. Alright. Got a couple snakies. Snakes. I didn't swing. No! What? Why? I didn't swing. Okay, game. The Duke's Archives is already the longest level in the game, and you're making me redo this part. Yeah, these guys they're chill, honestly. But you get up there, you're supposed to pull the lever to stop the bell, but if you get up there anyway, sometimes there's a glitch that just stops the bell ringing. But you do need to go back up there because that chest right there has the key to get out of here. So here we are. And then all the snakes, ladies, they're just chilling in there now. If you got a big AoE spell, you just shred them. So two of these snakes do not respawn. How did I chop you? Alright, this one doesn't... See, they take 2 hits because they're stronger. Then you get the Soothing Sunlight and Bountiful Sunlight Miracles. That item right there in the back is a Firekeeper Soul. Can't open that gate. Here's Logan. You tell him, hey, I'm gonna save you. He's gonna say, hey, I got trapped. Because I went back to Sense Fortress like a dummy. Because I wanted to get here because Sense Fortress will take you here. What was that, my brother? Anyone else? I'll take you with me. Right back where you belong. Coward. How are you not dead? The overpowered weapon of gods is losing its power. Grab the giant door key. Warp out. Here we are. So this is a popular PvP spot, if you're looking. And another popular PvP spot is the DLC, because there's literal coliseums that you can just fight people in. It's fun. So, I hope to see you guys there. Square up, you know. Open the big door. Run out and turn this way. Miss the strike. Kill him. And as you can see, they're not blue. They're gray. Kill the archer. Turn around. Parry. Stab. The usual. Just making sure I had all my stuff on. And here we are. Back in the Duke's Archives. Where they're spamming lasers of doom. Now we're just going for the bonfire. We're gonna go down here. Just gonna get it so that way we don't die and have to go all the way back from the prison up the ladder. No, I'm not doing that again. Chop them. I don't know. Just run. There's the bonfire. And now you can warp once more. Praise the bonfire. Rest. There's no invasions here, but that is a good one to kindle to 20, because the boss run is so long. It's not Beta Chaos long, but like you gotta take your time with it, or you're gonna end up dead. Okay, now time to grab the final part of our build. It's not here, but we're at this location. This is right back to the beginning. You couldn't go here before cut because this bookshelf was not moved. Alrighty. That was through your shield, okay. Anyways, once you finally escape the bullets, chop them up. Get hit again because this is Dark Souls. And you should have learned to kill every enemy on your way to the locations by this point. I still haven't. That chest. Make sure you're full HP. Rotate. And miss the jump and die. In that chest is a weapon called the Avalon. The Avalon is a crossbow. Just a crossbow. That can shoot 3 bullets with 1 button press. Sure, it takes 3 bullets, but it's rapid fire. It's cool. Pretty sure it's required for the achievement. So good luck getting it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just good luck. There's no skill to getting the Avalon. It's just pure RNG. Anyways, so the stairs are on that side now. How do you get back in? You don't. I'm joking. You do. There's a way. But you will probably not do it again after a while. Because I'm not going to do it again. It took me forever to get it on my first playthrough, and then, like, I never used it. Because I was a Claymore junkie. However, if you... just for level progression, you go this way. Kill this dude, because he's annoying. Realize he teleported away, because he's a coward. Run all the way down here. Flip the staircase. Run to the bottom, but not off it. Go here. Take the ladder down, because if you jump down, you're gonna die. Don't be an idiot. It's too far down. And welcome to the shortcut. Go in here, grab 1. Channeler set. You have to farm for their weapon. It is required. Mimic. Chop sake. And, okay. So, if you have the Mimic Head, you don't need the Golden Snake Ring for item discovery purposes. However, 50% souls is 50% souls. Now, what is the downside to this marvelous helmet? Just take a look at my HP. That's 5 damage a second. And yes, it even will hurt you through a bonfire. So, while your HP will go back to full from the bonfire, it's still going to hurt you. And that is the key to free Logan. These stairs will lead to the boss, but we are not going after them yet. Now begins a long trek all the way back to Logan. Because we need to free him so he can buy his spells. And I'm going to show you this questline all the way through because mages they need to be overpowered. Trust me, I'm with you guys. You guys are not strong enough in this game, totally. You guys don't need to upgrade your weapons at all. Nope. So you gotta make you as strong as possible. Totally. Alright. If I can live. Having an overpowered weapon does not mean you are guaranteed to live in this game. Then, no. So I was going the right way. I'm lost. Don't worry about me. So that Mimic chest head helmet is guaranteed to drop if you kill every single Mimic in the game. But there's also a 10% chance that it just drops normally. So take your pick. It'll drop eventually. But you can also farm it with a cheating method if you want to. Take a Lloyd's Talisman, throw it on the Mimic, hit the Mimic. It has a chance of... So, no, I'm saying it wrong. Lloyd's Talisman on the Mimic has a chance of dropping whatever it would drop normally if it would die. Grab the item from the Mimic. If you don't get the head, hit it, it'll go back to sleep or in regular position, and just repeat till you get your head. And if the Mimic's close to dying, rest at a bonfire and you're safe. There you go. Mimic head farming 101. And you can farm the Mimic head from the Mimic multiple times. So you just have a bunch of Mimic heads because you want to spread the Mimic love. And I'm all for it. Okay. So you see, I don't want to die. Because then I'd have to walk all the way back here, and I don't want to do that. Just humanity. Don't worry about it. They don't have anything else. And that's what happens if you get grabbed. Just pierce you. And Logan! Brogan, what's up, yo? He's not been saved. Talk to him. Now, if you're just saving Logan, you warp out. But if you want this Firekeeper soul because you're not a dummy, you grab that and warp out. Alright. And now we have access to Logan. That's the big soul. I'm not going to consume that one. I need to dupe that one. I think this will be enough. I'm not 100% sure. I do know that it costs a bunch of souls. And he sells like almost all the spells you're ever going to need. But I think with the souls I have now, it'll be enough. But once Logan's been saved, he'll just show up right here. It's not a Mimic, but I don't remember what's in this chest actually. Oh, blue chunk.
Hello there. This place has
Then you purchase that stuff. The stuff I'm purchasing, he already has on him by default. This is the new stuff you get from saving him. Stronger Soul Spear, the strongest sorcery buff you can get, and Crystal Soul Arrow and Homing Crystal Soul Mass.
Come again.
And now once you've purchased everything, after we kill Seath the Scaleless, the boss of this level, he will actually go insane. And then, if you decide to go back where you first met Seath, you'll actually be able to see Logan there. 1v1 him. He's going to be naked, except he'll have his hat because, you know, he's just Gucci like that. And he will have the strongest spellcasting staff in the game. Alright, so if we're doing Onion Bros quest line, that golden golem will appear. We're gonna complete it. Because I failed Solar's questline, so I gotta complete these other questlines. There you go. Saved her. This is Onion Bro's daughter. So Sieglinde of Katarina. Say yes, you've seen her father. And then move on with your day. She'll appear at Firelink now. You're gonna tell him if you've seen her. And then we're gonna go down to Blighttown. Give the moss to Onion Bro. He's gonna go to the bed of chaos. And he's gonna ask, and he's gonna say he's gonna help you. He's gonna end up getting himself killed. So there's a couple things we need to do for that in order to prepare. Now, these guys hit like a truck. And now we go after the Crystal Cavern to Seath. Now you see that snow, how it's just not falling to the ground. That's not a glitch. I'm Jesus Christ. Nah. No, there's invisible pathways here. Time to test your sanity. Moonlight butterflies. This is how you get yourself some blue titanite slabs for your magic builds. But there's there's two of them in the base game on the ground. One of them is in the DLC in a chest, and the other one is on a very twisty invisible bridge that I will not be getting because I'll have to watch a guide, and I'm not doing that. These crystals are very slippery. Be careful. Walk up this way, and then that's the titanite slab I was talking about. Drop here, turn around, and there's 3 crystal lizards. If they didn't escape. Then you can just walk up here. All the way across. Just keep the message in the center-ish. And you'll be alright. Feels so much better when you're on solid ground. Just trust me. It is not worth dying over. And clamshells. Okay, these guys will break your weapons. They can drop 2 items that are actually important. Twinkling Titanite, if you don't want to buy it from the blacksmith. And Curse Stones, which I'd actually would like to grab one. I thought a Curse Stone, that's Twinkling. You do want to kill all these guys here on the first time you go to the boss, because otherwise they will end up in the boss room. And as you can turn into a gank fight like Capra Demon, and no one likes the Capra Demon. Yeah, these guys are annoying. They grab you. Purging Stone, thank you. You can actually just see the light glowing from under them. Or you just walk in and grab it like a pearl. Alright, so if you're struggling with this fight, put on the Paladin armor set because it has the highest curse resistance. And Seath does a lot of curse damage. So you walk up, he flies in. He cannot be hurt until this is destroyed. If this is still here, he will just regenerate all the way up. Okay. So he has a tail weapon. Specifically a middle tail weapon. He has to chop off the very tip of it. And he moves a lot. So it's difficult. Hardest weapon to get in the game, in my opinion. He has a tail slam that just puts you in a wombo and kills you. I did not mean to drink 2. Oops. These crystals will do curse buildup if you're not careful. And then he's always moving. That's what makes this tail the hardest to grab. Honestly, you just gotta get lucky and have him shoot a laser beam to move back. And then he's gonna hit you with a tail slam. Just like that. Drink your Estus if you need. And would you look at that? I just need the tail tip. Give it to me! I would really like to get this weapon. But I don't think it's gonna happen now. You've only got to do 500 damage to the tip of the tail. That's it. If he would stop moving. And it has to be the middle tail. Not any of the side tails. I'm going... Okay, Dark Souls. Look, if you're gonna be mean, you gotta not hurt me like this. Anyways. Moving on. As you can see, it's not that difficult of a boss fight if you're not going for the tail. The tail is the hardest part of the boss fight, and it is a wonderful weapon. The best magic sword for intelligence users. A sword that's in every single From Software game in one way or another. The Moonlight Greatsword. From Demon Souls to Elden Ring, even Sekiro, even though Sekiro is a game with katanas. And nothing but. The Moonlight Greatsword is still in Elden Ring and Sekiro. Dark Souls 1 through 3. In fact, there's 2 of them in Dark Souls 2. So you can dual wield. But here we are. Only problem I have with the Moonlight Greatsword is it uses dragon scales. Like, I get it comes from the dragon, but dragon scales to upgrade is annoying. So, here we are. Cross the Bridge of Doom once more. I believe there is a path there, but it leads to the bottom half and you need to be on the top half. Just above, and here we are. Having a heart attack about falling off the edge. Oh, he's following. He is on a mission, but he's gonna walk off. I believe he will walk off because he's a dum-dum. Anyways, if we randomly get 1,000 souls, it's because he died. But because the fog was there, these guys will not enter, so don't worry. You're safe. Just run in, avoid them as they crowd your vision more than Minecraft Fire does. Anyways, so yeah, you gotta run all the way back behind him without getting hit or dealing damage to him, because you can't hurt him until that is destroyed. Because Dark Souls wants this to be a little gimmicky. Destroy it, he gets stunned for a split second once that's destroyed. Run all the way back. No, see, they had it perfect. Get caught by the tail. Because he doesn't like people wanting to use a good weapon. Come on, shoot a laser beam. Do it. Do it, you coward. No, I want you to shoot the laser beam when facing this way. Turn back. Yes, good. Good. Shoot your laser beam. Move your tail. Move it. No! Put me in the slammer. Shoot a laser beam. Coward. A little twitchy. A little finicky right now. I could kill you at any point in time. I hope you know that. I got flung. There we go, baby. We got it. The Moonlight Greatsword is mine. Haha. Oh, come here, Seath. Come here, Seath. Oh, you're done. Bong. That's it. That's it, son. There we go. He's dead. Run to the back. Run to the back. As fast as you can, or they will start swarming you. We're safe. They're not swarming. And you can warp to and from. This is actually useful, so you can farm yourself your Titanite if you're too broke to buy it. Anyways, go back to the Dark Moon Tomb. We've got one last boss to kill. And I think we have enough time to do it. Yep. We've got just enough time to do it in this episode. Would you look at that? Rest here. Okay. Once you've rested, then it's time to head on. But first, where is he? His scales with only intelligence, has 0 physical damage, he needs 16 strength, 10 dexterity, and 28 intelligence. Has a unique heavy attack that shoots laser beams, whether in one-handed or two-handed form. Beautiful weapon. And I'm going to be using it in one of my later cosplay runs. I'm not going to spoil which one, though. Alright. So this boss here has only 2,000 HP. If you want to fight it, go ahead. Here's the thing, though. If you get 10 Proof of Concord caps, you can get the strongest faith-scaling talisman in the game. So your miracles are going to be doing the maximum amount of damage it can, if your faith is high enough. In addition, you also get the strongest buffing spell in the game. Dark Moon Blade. Does 1.8 damage times your spell buff modifier. Here's the thing. I can get up to 2.1. So if my spell buff is 500, that is an extra 1,000 damage if it was just 2 times the damage. 2 times your spell buff. So it's a big spell buff. Trust me. And it's just really good. I'm going to be using it for a future run as well. Welcome to the teleporting infinite hallway. Shoots rapid fire arrows. Shoots rapid fire magic. A good shield is the crest shield for this fight. You also have the pillars to stop you from getting hit as well. Also, don't die here. Your souls are they're just gonna be gone. So that big one goes through with the pillars. The small ones, they get blocked by the pillars. When he stands up, he's using his bow. Only has 2,000 life, so if you can get the 2,000 damage off, good for you. But here's the thing with this boss. You can shoot poison arrows at him, and he'll just die. He's super weak to poison. There you go. He dies, and then the hallway goes back to normal, and you realize you're only at the beginning. But you do want to go all the way to the end for Sunlight Blade for a 1.8% 1.8 multiplier spell buff for lightning damage instead of magic. Here's the thing, though. If you get Dark Moon Blade and kill Gwendolyn, you can't use Dark Moon Blade. You can only use Dark Moon Blade whenever you are a Dark Moon Blade Covenant item. This chest here is empty. Someone else got to it. This here is Sunlight Blade. And this one here is the brass armor, which is what the Firekeeper at the Anor Londo bonfire wears. Speaking of her, let's go say hi. So she can die. Because now she's gonna be angry because she was a Dark Moon all along. Alright. Warp to Anor Londo. You're gonna be homeward boning back because you're now gonna extinguish the fire. And head over to Firelink. She's just mad at you now.
How dare you produce a blade? I shall end your...
Yeah, she's just angry at you. Nothing you can be doing. My armor's too big though. She can parry you, so be careful. And bonk.
This man...
Yeah. Firekeeper soul acquired. Bonfire's extinguished. Return. And now we have every bonfire, Firekeeper soul that we can have access to. Alrighty. Alright. We're going to warp to Firelink. And then we're going to end it there. Remember, if you want to get the strongest intelligence catalyst for your mage builds, head back to where you fought Seath for the first time. Just go from Anor Londo, Bonfire, all the way up. You'll be fine. Here's Sieglund.
Oh, hello again. You guys managed to have it.
Say you've seen him.
Really?
And we're just going to head down to the Firekeeper and end it with her. +6 Estus. Only way to get to +7 is if you kill her, but then there's no one to reinforce your Estus at. Well then, see you in the next one.